So, hi everyone. Today's our career and study talks guest is Duman Ali, and he's going to share about his experience abroad. I'm aware that he worked in US and also now he's working in Prague. Maybe he can share more of his experience. I will give a stage to him now.
All right. Hello, everyone. Yeah, as Dana have already mentioned that my name is Duman Ali. I'm from Atal. I've been living in Czech Republic for the last 9 years. So I came here for the first time in 2013 as just a fresh graduator of the secondary school and start my journey here in Prague. So that courses. The courses were.
Sorry. I think I had some connection issues. I apologize for this. Let me connect to the strongest network. Just a minute. Okay. Just a minute. Sorry.
Yeah, I've lost your image. No, yeah. Now here you are.
You can't hear me. Oh, never thought this would be so hard. Can you hear me properly? Can you see me?
Yeah, now I think it's better because the audio is not missing. Because they were like the audio was slower than your picture. Now I think it's better.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes it's stopping, but yeah, I think that should be fine. Yeah. Was it fine? So I was speaking, and I don't know if you hear everything which I mentioned.
You were talking about that you moved to Prague back in 2013, and then
right.
And then I lost you totally.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let me just get back to 2013 then. Yeah, just after the secondary school, I directly moved here because I was actually thinking not to stay in Kazakhstan because there were more opportunities. I was reading about in the news articles about the study abroad, and heard about this like free education in Czech Republic if you know Czech language. So that was actually the first attraction, and I simply decided to come here and start learning Czech. The Czech language is actually pretty nice. That's pretty easy to learn because it's from the Slavonic language,
close to Russian
family, and that's they're pretty close to Russian. And also, if you know Russian and Czech, you can also pretty good understand Ukrainian or Polish, most of the Slavic languages.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's also the benefit of learning languages. Okay. And yeah, so first year was language courses, learning only Czech and some profile subjects like math, or mostly it was math because that was the criteria for the entry exams. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that was my first year, so already summer, and that was in time for entry exams for universities. So I graduated here at the Czech University of Life Science, and graduated my bachelor and master there also. And it also has its drama because I got admitted there not from the first time but from the second, because from the first time there was a failure in the entry exam, so I had to repeat that after a year.
I see.
So I just went to another university which was private. So I studied there for 1 year, and then I decided to just apply once more to Czech University of Life Sciences, which is state university, has let's say more prestigious. And so yeah, I applied there from the second time. It was successful, a bit more successful. And yeah, the bachelor was pretty nice. There were a lot of people from post-Soviet Union. Still, we had there the nice community, studying together, partying together, and stuff like that. So it's actually one of the nice points of being student here.
I see. But I think you also had an experience of.
I think I will show again.
Amazing.
I think I lost you again for a second. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Just a minute. I think this connection had some issues, so let me switch a little bit. 5 minutes.
Sure.
Hold on. Can you hear me now? Now?
I think fine.
Yeah, okay, cool. I hope there
Yeah.
won't be any disruptions. I apologize for that. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Um,
I wanted to ask about your experience as well going to US. How did you apply? When did you go there? And how was it? Was it in summertime?
yeah, that was a summertime. That was about the work and travel program. That was my first. So I was graduating my first degree at Czech University of Life Sciences, and if I'm not mistaken, in January, I've got this information from my friends that they are going to US for summer travel and work experience and stuff. So that was a J1 visa, which actually gives you the opportunity for like experience exchange.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, experience exchange, and so yeah, that's all about it. We went through the company, the CCUSA, that's the official company which provides with this opportunity for work and travel in the US, in Canada, and Australia, if I'm not mistaken. And so that was 2016, January. January. So I started to collect all documents and connecting with these people from the CCUSA. And on 10th of June, I arrived in the US. And that was in state of Montana. That's actually the northern part of the US, just right before the border with Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was pretty cold there. I was first of all, that was just a failure because I was extending my choice about this, which kind of job you would like to work there. So I was extending this process because I was really stressed out about that. I've never worked there before, and that'll be my first official job where you have the working schedule, where you need to pay the taxes and stuff like that. And I was really stressed. So by that time, when I had to decide, it was already, I think, May. I still don't have the job chosen, but my friends who were applying with me that time, they already choose. And yeah, so I've got my first job as a housekeeper. So that's the hotel, like housekeeping, cleaning the hotel rooms and stuff like that. So I said, yeah, all right, no problem. But maybe there will be some opportunities to just grow there. So I went there. I had a nice talk with my manager from the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, what was that? I just forgot his name, but yeah, Joe. Yeah, Joe Rogers. Nice guy, very nice guy. So he really liked my approach, how I treat with the people, how I'm interacting with guests and stuff like that. So he noticed that approach, and he offered me to work as the front desk.
Mhm.
So yeah, I definitely agreed with it.
Like a receptionist.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, working there, it was just a regular, just check in, check out, answering the calls and stuff like that. So that was more the interaction with guests rather than working with your own hands. I
How
really
old
like
were
that.
you at that time? How old were you?
I was 20. I just turned 20 so in May, and in June I went to US. So according to US law, I was still underage.
Yeah.
Because yeah,
Legally
it starts
start.
because it starts from 21.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So I was underage, and my friend who was 25 at the time, so he was always teasing me like, we were shopping. Yeah, we were shopping, and there were the signs like kids from 1 to
20. No.
so yeah, worked as a front desk, and I think so I arrived in the Bozeman, so that was Montana. Bozeman. From Bozeman, we went to West Yellowstone. So that's the small town which locates just right before the entrance to the Yellowstone Park.
Mhm.
So like, I would say touristic zone. Over 6 million people every summer.
It's
6
like
million visitors.
in the border
And yeah,
of Canada and US, Yellowstone Park.
I don't think that Yellowstone crosses the border, but I was talking about the state itself. So the state has the border, but Yellowstone is quite big. I think that it crossed the border maybe. Yeah, I didn't have a look in the map, to be honest. And so yeah, that was that. And I remember this date because this date is actually pretty important for me. That's June 16th, when I was just driving. I was just driving my bike, just having around what we have in the town also, and also was looking for the second job, which was in the shooting range. So like the real range with the real guns, with real bullets, and nobody cares about that. Everybody wants to have some fun, rent these guns, rent the bullets, and just go to the shooting range and shoot. So I was there, the instructor. Since I had this, still I had this nice approach for the people, and also I was really excited working with the guns. Since I'm a guy from a small town. I grew up watching the movies, the action movies, where a lot of shooting and stuff like that. So I was really excited.
Mhm.
And I got on with my manager there, Eric Yarger, and he taught me everything, like how to hold the gun, how to treat the gun, how to clean it, and stuff like that. Yeah, that was pretty nice. I was offered there to have the permanent residence there, like my manager was offering me, but that time I just graduated my first degree after failure of applying in the first time, and I rejected that just because I really wanted to graduate in the Czech Republic, and then maybe if I have the chance, I'll be back in US for sure. And I was actually thinking to come back there next summer, but the next summer there were even more opportunity, which was waiting for me in Prague now. That's ExxonMobil, the oil company, oil and gas.
Yeah.
And that's the place. That's the place where we met.
Yeah, that's quite interesting. Actually, I didn't even thought about that we can meet in that company, even so we are working in different offices. Yeah,
That's
interesting.
true. That's true. Yeah.
Actually,
So once I yeah, please go ahead.
um, you were transferring my seat, right? Because I was transferring from one department to the another one, and I think you were responsible for changing seats. Maybe I don't know
Right.
what your quality assurance. What was
Yeah,
your?
that was quality assurance. Yeah, that was the time when I was working at quality assurance. I just saw your request that you are changing your position, and also you have to change your roles in the system.
Yeah,
So I was working with that.
I see. So thank you
Yeah.
for that. Uh,
And yeah, so I came back from US. That was already September. Yeah, the end of September, and I started to look for jobs here in Prague because yeah, um, after this experience, of course, you would like to work more. You would like to have your own savings and stuff, just to not to stress your family, because you proved yourself that you can survive in different country and stuff like that. And I started to apply for jobs like simple jobs in hotel or in restaurants, uh, so I can easily combine it with my studies still. But in October, yeah, in maybe middle of October, I had the offer from Amazon. They were offering me a nice junior position for logistics with very competitive salary that time. I was pretty excited. Had an interview with their HR. The lady who interviewed me, she liked me a lot, and then she transferred me for the next one. In the next one, yeah, I should have had the interview with a guy from US, but exactly that day he got some problems, some issues, and he couldn't do that.
mhm.
That's why he asked his colleague who is from France. I still remember his name, Oliver. I hate you. And
Oh,
his English was his English was disaster. I
yeah.
couldn't understand him. He couldn't understand me. And after the interview, he wrote such a worst feedback I've ever seen. Like candidate Duman Ali is not is irrelevant just because he's lack of English, kind of like this.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was October, and
Look from
uh, yeah, and starting from October, I started just to apply for different companies as well, just because I saw already this opportunity that a student can be still accepted to big companies. So I started to apply, and it took me 9 months to get into ExxonMobil because most of the companies, they were just not responding me at all, and that was already summer, July. My family was my father was asking me if I'm coming to Athro for summertime, and I was just extending this topic like yeah, just let's talk about it later because I have some interviews, maybe I'll get a job.
Mhm.
I was already working for 3 days, yeah, for 3 business days at one hotel which based on Marriott.
Mhm.
Yeah, some sort of the sub company of the Marriott, and I started to work there. So that was my internship period, and then I got this opportunity from ExxonMobil, and they are calling me. Just there was a sunny day. Nothing was. There were no forecasts that I will have some calls, but yeah, the lady who was interviewing me at ExxonMobil, she called me and said like, Duman, yeah, if you have still interest and if you are not employed yet, so we would like to have you in our team. I said, okay, no problem. I just went back to HR in the hotel. I said, yeah, I'm going to Kazakhstan and I won't be back. So that's why I need to quit immediately.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they said, okay, we just expired the contract immediately. Then yeah, start my new stage, let's say, at ExxonMobil. That was brilliant. I really like this company because this company gave me a lot, especially the opportunities because there were unfortunately it's not very common to have the, how it's called, expat program that let's say that the
Gives you flexibility.
the affiliate in Prague can send you to another country, let's say to Budapest or to somewhere in US. It's not common. Yeah, now I see you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not common here, just because ExxonMobil here doesn't produce anything like that. There's no oil, there's no gas and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it was just hard to get this expat program. You need to be outstanding, like working for 10 plus years, having also some experience in different countries, different roles and stuff like that. Also to be IT guy.
Yeah, because
something like this.
in Budapest, we didn't have this kind of expat program. No one was welcoming me, for instance, volunteering to go to the US or Texas headquarters.
Yeah,
But
right.
only those supervisors or the higher who are with higher positions could travel. Some
That's
work
right.
history.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we have the same like levels that we can do and we cannot do. For sure about that. So yeah, so I spent at ExxonMobil 3 years, changing 5 positions. I started like in the accounts pay. So mostly that was accounts payable, and I started from the bottom and finishing with the quality assurance specialist, because that was the highest position you can get there. The higher is only advisors. And once I asked about the advisor's position, they told me, Duman, come on, you just 22 and that's your first job. And for advisor, you need to be at least like 25 and higher. And also you need to have more experience, like more job experience, more life experience, because in that case, in this position, you will have to really decide what will be the next step for some processes.
Oh, age discrimination.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Well, yeah, that's.
We'll take.
I think they were right still, because I was the youngster. I was the youngest not in my team, but in the whole department. Because I was the last student they were accepting, and after that, so COVID started and everything went to the disaster.
Yeah.
We a couple of teams were decommissioned. Also, my team was decommissioned as well, and had to move to another team, from another team to another team. That was just ping ponging me from between the teams.
I see.
And yeah, so in 2020, that was September, I was already planning to go back to Kazakhstan and continue working there, because yeah, it's been already like 7 years. Yeah, 7 years living in Prague, and I'm already tired. Wanted to go back just to have to refresh my mind. But yeah, the same. We have the same history. Come on.
Yeah.
And
work.
In September, I got this opportunity at Eurex. So that's a big company called Deutsche Börse. That's a German stock exchange, the German clearing. If you've heard about the Euroclear, Clearstream, and stuff like that companies, these companies, yeah, they report to Deutsche Börse.
I see.
And
what do you do there?
They have their own buildings, quite close to the downtown. And so there are 3 companies right now in Prague, which is the Deutsche Börse itself, Clearstream, and Eurex. And I work at Eurex. My manager there. So we have this hierarchy, like specialists, supervisor, and manager. So the manager called me directly, like, Duman, hey, how you doing? So I'm holding now in my hand your CV and would like to have a conversation with you. So would you stop by? And that was a time when I already packed my luggage. was already ready to go back home, and then I got this opportunity. I heard about this company before from my friend, and she was really recommending me to work there because the conditions are pretty good, like higher salary, higher benefits, and stuff like that. And I said, all right, no problem. So let's have a talk. So, and that was also the most funny talk, like most funny interview I've ever had, because that was a COVID situation, like the pretty hard situation, and I wasn't even allowed to go into the building to have the interview because I'm like the outside person. So we had my interview outside, like close to the office. There are two chairs made in stone. So we sat there, had a small talk. He asked me like, what's my interest and stuff like that. How I'm treating the teamwork, and if I am a team player and stuff like that. So I just described everything. He said, all right, no problem. So I can already share you for the next step. I will call for the supervisor who you will be potentially reporting to directly. And I said, no problem. A week later, so we had another interview. So they liked me, and that manager, I love him really. He is the funniest guy I've ever met in the job related topics. He is German, Frank Jensen. He started in Frankfurt, and then he established the Eurex affiliate here in Prague. And manager is actually our fellow, and she's from Brazil.
Okay, I see.
And now it's gonna be 2 years I'm working at Eurex. The team is pretty small, only 6 people, but we are getting on very good. Like the atmosphere in the team is very friendly. We treat each other very nice. They still have this permission for me that still I can ask if I have some questions and stuff. Never mind if I'm working for already 2 years. But yeah, this is that I've got luck, I would say. I've got luck in applying for US. I've got luck with ExxonMobil, also changing the positions at ExxonMobil, also big luck for me. And also I've got luck with this Eurex. Yeah, just lucky guy.
No, I think you are talented.
Yeah. Nah. It's just a luck.
Anyways, what do you think? If the time is already 8 minutes left, so
okay.
I will ask the last question since we already talked, and I apologize for this connection disruption. Just tell me, what would you advise to your younger self?
For younger self, I don't know, to be honest. I am satisfied with the stage that I'm in right now. Of course, I would like to grow to do more, but it will come eventually. I'm pretty sure about that. But I would suggest for younger generation, maybe just to always try and never give up, because you never know what will happen. I'm pretty sure that you will be. It's clear that will happen if you don't do anything. It means that nothing will happen. You will be in the same stage that you are right now. But if you try and if you try more, if you try another thing, if you try another approach, stuff like that, I'm pretty sure that there will be some results which will give you some gain and some hints that will ring your bell, and you will have at least you will have more questions. The best, you will have the success.
I see. Okay, thank you.
Because if I go back in time, and if I had a chance to advise myself something that will change my life, so I wouldn't advise anything.
Yeah, just
because because I believe that where I am right now is just exactly the place where I need to be right now.
Yeah, that's good, because you don't have any regrets. So you
Nah,
live
not at all.
to maximum, maybe?
Not at all. I mean, like, I like it here. Of course, I would like to come back to Kazakhstan, but so far I'm here. Let's see what will be in future.
Okay. Thank you for your time, Duman. I'm sorry for these connection issues, and but I couldn't ask a lot of questions that I had on my mind, actually. But I really hope we can talk more. I will
Yeah,
stop
of course.
for now, and then I will just save this video. Let me stop.